Dave Morales, wait for it. Here I go. Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Because I'm not the only Texan here.
Yes.
You, this interview also on 106.1 Kiss FM, Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah.
I was about to say Dallas, Fort Worth. Well, right.
People always sing the jingle. I love the fact.
Really?
I talked to an actor the other day. He goes, 106.1. I'm like,
Kiss FM. I always do the jingles. Always. Jingles stick in my head.
That's so cool. That's why I have this dog here, the microphone. Little wink to my radio side as well.
Yes, it's so cool.
I think it's safe to say that we can describe Surfside Girls as girl power. Am I right when I say that?
Yes.
I love the thumbs up. May, I'm going to start with you. Let's talk about the girl power theme of this. And I love the fact that Apple is doing this with these series that young people, at all ages, truthfully, but especially young people can look at these characters and be inspired. Is it safe to say that?
I think so. Might be a little biased, but sure. It's definitely girl power. Growing up, I was a huge fan of the Goonies. It's definitely my generation. And this is a sort of our spin on the Goonies, but with characters that when I was a kid, I would have loved to have seen on TV, that looked like me and I could relate to. That's what we strive to do with Surfside Girls. It's about this crazy mystery and this pirate ship and this ghost, but really rooted and grounded in two hopefully relatable girls, very different from each other, but best friends. And, it's the summer before they're to start middle school, and they're just sort of at this crossroads of their friendship. Because they're so different, will they stay friends, or will their differences, bring them apart? Which I think, at least when I was in middle school, that was sort of the big emotion, big drama going on.
Well, it also makes arts and science cool, and we're going to break that down here in a second. Mia, do you surf in real life? Because it seems like you both surf,
Oh boy! Well, we did a good job, you guys.
Yes. Our stunt doubles were amazing.
Thank the editors for that one.
Yeah.
We had one day of surfing, aka standing on a board in a huge tank of water. We had surf doubles for everything else.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, look at that. We look like pros.
Most I got to do was run into the water with a board.
We both did that.
Yeah.
For the first day, we had our first scene, and we were actually on the beach that day.
Yeah.
And I remember we had a hot water spigot thing, like a shower thing to get us wet, and it wasn't working. It's
it was cold.
8 a.m. Malibu, middle of November, and
there were
like,
sand fleas.
Can you jump in the water? And I remember just looking at Yaya, and we were both like,
okay.
Sure.
Might as well.
And it was the first scene on our first day, and it was incredible because that doesn't happen very often, but it was something that we that was, for me at least, when we did that together, and after that scene was shot, I was like, we were both freezing. I was like, all right, we're doing this now. No backing out. And that was something that was really where I realized that we were gonna make this work.
Exactly.
It's also quite a dedication to their craft.
Yes. Well, you convinced me. And that's why I asked the question. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on right here. I like that. Is it special for you to see, your peers are going to watch this, people your age? Well, I watched it and loved it. It really is for all ages, seriously.
Yes.
But I watched it with my mom, okay? And we both were totally digging it because I love mystery and things like that. But how exciting for you, Yaya, that people your age, your peers, will watch this and be inspired, by these characters.
It's so amazing, to think about the fact that I bet we both hope that young girls will look at this and be determined to solve their own mysteries in their own town and then in their own backyard. I know that something that me and my sisters do is we would go on a trail at the back of our house and try to find gold in one of the little lakes, little streams. And so it's just so much fun to see this, and it kind of inspires you to just, even if it's a small adventure, going on a trail and finding, I don't know, trash in the river or something. It's just, I feel like it'll really inspire kids to especially like get outside, especially like with the time that we're living in now with COVID and all that, you know, and TV and phones. I really hope that kids see this and want to get outside and have an adventure in the sun.
I should put that on a loop and rerun it over and over again, because to everyone watching it, put these down. Did you hear what she just said? Go outside. May, how proud are you of this ensemble, this cast? I mean, I've only known them for the last couple of minutes, but I'm so inspired and full of hope. And seriously, I love the energy, and I love what this show stands for. But how hyped up are you? Proud of how this cast has been assembled and what this show means.
I mean, I'm just so proud and grateful that we found Mia and Yaya, who, aren't. I feel like they're not just playing characters; they like embody Sam and Jade, and the dichotomy of their friendship between the mystery and imagination and the science and logic. And then, rounding out the cast, we have Spencer, who plays Remy, our ghost pirate boy, who is sort of not of this time and of not really of this world. Yeah. And just an amazing cast, to round out Sam and Jade's family. To me, I feel like we found actors who brought this world to life. It's amazing. It's better than what I had envisioned.
Mia, what do your friends think about you being a part of this? It's a big deal to be on Apple TV. Not everybody gets a series like this. You're in it. You both star in this. Seriously, it's exciting. But what do your friends think about you being a part of this?
For a while, actually, before I met Yaya, I thought we were the same age. I was only about 14 at the time. I thought we were the same age, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm 12," and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Oh my bad." But yeah, I mean, I'm at 15. I have a little sister, and at 15, I'm really proud of this show and what this project that we made, because she's an Asian American girl growing up in this crazy time, and I am just so excited for her to see a show that, again, like May said, I would have loved to watch, because I love old films and old TV, but every time I'd watch them, I never saw someone who looked like me, who wasn't like a math nerd, because I'm not a math nerd. And I was never able to really connect with the character, because I was like, they're so stereotypical, and that's not who I am, and that's not how the world is. And when I got the script, seeing not only Jade's character, who was so layered and multifaceted and still had a little bit of that science spark, and then seeing Sam, who was this like adventurous kid, and how they coupled so well with each other, and that they were both, minorities, that was something that I was like, oh my goodness, I want to do this. And now that we've made the show, I'm like I got so excited the other day, because I got to screen some of the episodes. I got so excited because I was like, we actually made something that hopefully will make a difference in the way that the film industry is, and I really want younger girls to look up at this and be like, wow, we can solve mysteries and have adventures, and it's very inspiring. It's very inspiring, and I'm really hoping people like it.
Look at you both just dropping all kinds of knowledge today. Love it. Love it. Thank you all for your time today. Seriously, I appreciate it. You all give me hope. Seriously.
Thank you so much.
They're amazing. All right. Take care. Be safe.
Bye.
And
Bye.
Texas says howdy.
Oh, I'll be coming to you on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's hot. Get ready.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Take care.